All right, hey, Josh here, Ottawa Lumber Company, up in Ottawa County again. But check this out here, 30 by 40 post-frame building, 14 feet tall. And you can see here, 16 by 12 overhead door. It's got the overhead doors installed on that. Look at that, beautiful black doors. And you see down there, that's a 9 by 8. All right, so very muddy site. I got my tennis shoes on, guys. So I'm gonna actually shoot from long distance here. Those windows right there. So if you're thinking about it at home, 30 by 40 again, 14 feet tall. Those are actually 4 by 2 black windows. Got a man door right there. But since I was just down the road starting a project, I thought I'd come over and knock this one out. All right, as far as the video, but 16 by 12. But again, all steel on this, 40-year guarantee. Okay, and that's on the paint chalk fade. All right, so you can see, look at that door. Isn't that a beautiful door? Black door right there. That's the specs there. And then on the inside of the building here, you can see here we use 3-ply laminated columns. And again, we use on this, you see that, we use a 2x6 bottom chord and also a 2x6 top chord. Again, that's what the engineering specs call for this. I take this back, this is bigger than 30 by 40. What am I thinking here? This has got to be 40 foot in width. Because they wouldn't call for a 2x6. They may, but a 2x6, you can see bottom chord and also a 2x6 top chord. All right, you can see we use for a top beam header there. Again, we use a yellow pine species. Depending on where you're at, you want to use obviously a stronger piece of lumber. You don't want to use an SPF, obviously, doing a top beam. If you're out in the West Coast, depending on your geographic locale, you might be using a Douglas fir or something like that. But you definitely want to use a stronger piece of lumber like a yellow pine, more durable. It's not punky. All right, and you can see we went 2x4s, 2 foot on center. Some of these videos you may see that we use 2x6s, 30 inches apart. Again, depends on the zoning, the specs, the county. Again, we're always compliant with what the zoning regulations want us to do. All right, and then we use the vapor barrier. Some of these videos you've been seeing drip stop, but we use the vapor barrier on that. And again, always 4 foot on center truss spacing. You can see how those purlins are laying flat there. All right, but you can see how we do it. We notch it right there on the post, but when the trusses, go in between the posts, we put that 2x6 and we notch in to secure that as well. All right, 4 foot on center. Again, we can put the purlins flat. That way we don't have, issues as far as nailing the screw. We just have more diameter when we're tacking in that screw. All right, because you've probably been in buildings before, you're thinking, what's the leaks coming from? Well, if the purlins on the edge, there's it just makes it a smaller area to drill down in. So that's one of the reasons. And we just think 4 foot on center, definitely more lumber, more wood, keeps the building stronger and so forth. So that kind of gives you an idea there. All right, and we definitely, depending on the customer, but we like our clopes as far as overhead doors. We like a good clope insulated door. All right, so there you go. So let me go back out, just kind of give you an idea what this building looks like. Pretty nice looking building, white, black, traditional. And again, all comments are welcome, good or bad. So the next one, keep it locked and loaded right here, Ottawa Lumber since 1925.